Arguably the #1 AI company in the world right now, OpenAI, has just announced the launch of Chat GPT-4, and the whole internet is agog with this very news. Why is there so much excitement about this very release? Apparently, Chat GPT, amongst other things, can do crazy stuff like automatically detect vulnerabilities in a smart contract code, create a whole new website from scratch, and even create crypto trading bots on its own. There is justifiable cause for the craziness on the internet right now around this release, but we'll get into that and into what could be the effect of this release on the crypto market going into the future in this video. So don't go anywhere. Let's get it, guys. Hello and welcome back to the Crypto Postman channel once again. It is so lovely to have you back watching our videos. It means so much to us. And if you are watching our videos and gaining from our videos, but you're not yet subscribed, come on, just jump in, right? Don't be scared. We don't bite. Join the family. Hit that subscribe button right now and ring the notification bell so that you can know exactly when we post. We post these updates that help you make informed decisions in your financial trading journey. Now, away from all of that, let's get right into the news or into the topic that we're gathered together for here today. Chat GPT-4 and the craze around this release. Now, of course, as the Crypto Postman, we want to discuss this particular release in the light of its relevance to crypto and the entire blockchain space. Now, one of the things that makes Chat GPT very interesting and relevant to cryptography, not just cryptography, cryptocurrency and the blockchain industry, is that Chat GPT-4 does not just happen to have features that are compatible with cryptocurrency or that can run some cryptocurrency, can execute some cryptocurrency tasks or some smart contract related tasks. No, it doesn't just happen to have these features. As a matter of fact, in its design, ChatGPT, the developers of ChatGPT at OpenAI have taken into consideration some of the needs that are prevalent, that are existing in crypto right now. And ChatGPT is actually designed with those in mind and helps to solve those problems or to accelerate the solving of those problems. But enough of the theory. Let's take a much closer look at what I mean when I say that some cryptocurrency or some blockchain specific problems have been taken into account in the development of ChatGPT-4. Now, if we look at this tweet by someone called Isaac, now this Isaac is actually one of the developers working on ChatGPT-4 that worked on it and are still working on it. Now, he outlined some things, in this Twitter thread, he outlined some things that, make ChatGPT-4 better than the last ones or than any other AI out there. Some of the considerations that were put into place. Now you can see from number 2, he says, this is the second item in his thread. He said, combining smart contracts with AI can enable more complex and dynamic contract interactions. For example, smart contract plus AI can be used to automatically enforce payments or release of funds based on certain conditions being met. Now, if you know anything about smart contracts, you will know that the very design of smart contracts is to be able to automatically, deliver results once conditions are being met. They are smart because they're not really smart, but we call them smart contracts because these are contracts, these are lines of code that take in certain conditions, right? And when those conditions are met, when the conditions of the code are met, they give certain outputs. So the fact that these contracts can process information and release whatever funds that they have or whatever data that they have or give the desired output when those conditions are met, can release those things automatically, it's nothing special. ChatGPT is not the inventor of smart contracts. Smart contracts have been doing these things automatically since DeFi surfaced, even longer than that, even before that. But look at the number 4 item on this thread. Now it says here, now this is what makes ChatGPT-4's foray into cryptocurrency, into smart contracts, all the more interesting. It says, for instance, an AI system could assess the potential risk and rewards of a contract and suggest modifications to optimize the agreement. This is something that has been missing from smart contracts. We know that one of the key vulnerabilities, one of the key problems with smart contracts, one of the key problems with DeFi are the code bugs and the vulnerabilities that we still find in smart contracts. These bugs in the code, they are real problems. Now, with the integration of Chat GPT-4, this developer, along with, of course, the features that are packed into this very release, are trying to get us to understand that we can have smart contracts created, and then with the help of Chat GPT-4, with the help of AI, we can be able to identify vulnerabilities, weaknesses in the code before malicious actors get to them. So it is this consideration, this part that it brings to the table when it comes to the question of what exactly is AI adding to smart contracts and DeFi. The fact that an AI can write code, and not just write code, but if you wrote a piece of code, this AI can actually consider the code and suggest changes to make it better, to make it more efficient, to make it more secure. It is literally mind-blowing, guys. It is mind-blowing, to say the least. Now, moving on from that, we saw a Twitter user known as Guy who created code for a trading algorithm using ChatGPT-4 in PineScript. Now, for those of us who are not familiar with what PineScript is, it's the coding language, it's the programming language used by the financial software on TradingView. If you take a closer look at this tweet, you can see that using ChatGPT-4, people can actually be, able to create their own trading bots that will make trades for them and close these trades when certain conditions are met. This is AI at its finest right now. And so it's no surprise that as soon as the Microsoft-backed OpenAI announced the launch of ChatGPT-4, crypto tokens that are focused on AI skyrocketed. They went through the roof. If we take a look at this particular report by beingcrypto.com, it says, unsurprisingly, several projects that focus on AI have seen their tokens skyrocket in value after the news, as the news of the launch of ChatGPT-4. These tokens have existed for years in the market, but the success of ChatGPT has given them a second life. Now, these tokens include the Graph, include Singularity, Render, Oasis, and the list goes on and on. Now, the interesting thing is, after the news, these crypto tokens did not just spike a little bit. On the daily, we were seeing, you can look at the graph here, registering over 14%, Singularity over 34%, Render over 27%, Oasis over 18% on the daily. These prices, these coins, these tokens right now are killing it off the back of the success of the announcement of ChatGPT-4. And we could continue to see these kinds of market movement when AI companies actually make these kinds of announcements. We could see crypto tokens that are not in any way affiliated, or crypto AI tokens that are not in any way affiliated with any of these companies. We could see their prices go through the roof at any of these announcements. And this is something to actually keep in mind, because many big guns, many of the big players are actually now investing in AI off the success, as they can see the success that ChatGPT and OpenAI have had in 2022 coming into 2023. Many companies are investing big in AI. So if you are someone who would like to be in AI tokens, I'm not giving you financial advice, but if that's something you want to do, if you are someone who wants to invest in some of these news, this is definitely an area for you to look into. Crypto tokens, they could be something there for those who are looking to hitch a ride to the moon in their Lambos, flying Lambos now. But that's all from us in this video today. What are your thoughts? Do you think that these crypto tokens will continue to rally, or is there a retracement in sight? Let's know down in the comments below, and we would love to know what you think and to engage with you. If you're not yet subscribed to this channel, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Hit the notification bell so that you know when next we post. And until I see you in the very next video very shortly, be blessed.